We're gonna show you Spaceship of King Anu. And we're gonna talk about other stuff, what's going on in the world. We have learned that Prime Minister Netanyahu is sick, is in hospital. Most probably he has been poisoned. Somebody put some poison in his food. So let's start with this one. They're gonna proceed with other stuff. Let's read this one. We don't want Prime Minister Netanyahu. I made a video. We don't want him to get sick. We know that I was talking about him. I said he was an angel. Compared him to Syria President Al Ahmad Al Shara. And although I don't like the killing in Gaza, I believe that everybody need to defend own country. And if Ahmad Al Shara believed that the Syrians are his enemy, I believe that Ahmad Al Shara should go. So the killing in Syria have stopped for time being, but we never know. These guys, ISIS, they're gonna maybe proceed. We have American Mike Rubio. He did comment what's going on Syria, and he said you need to stop ISIS. Very, very good speech from Rubio. I thank you because you mentioned ISIS. Because a lot of people they thought ISIS were defeated. They were not in the picture. Mike Rubio he said to Syria government, you need to stop ISIS. So let's start reading about Prime Minister Netanyahu, and then we're gonna read about Mike Rubio, what he said about Syria's ongoing. So he's looking good, anyways. Um, so this is the article I was talking. PM Netanyahu is ill. Somebody put something in his food. This is not good. Of course, I'm very sad. We don't want this guy to get sick. He has mission to do. He needs to protect the Druze community in Syria. We are hoping he will regain his health so he can help the Druze community in Syria that have been exposed to slaughter and massacre by the ISIS troops. So PM Prime Minister Netanyahu ill with food poisoning. Next trial testimony set for September as week hearing. So after Netanyahu misses a weekly cabinet meeting with his office, say he will work from home for 3 days due to summer court. So let's read here. Prime Minister Netanyahu suffering from food poisoning. Um, I have some problems when I eat something bad. I remember last summer, I went to the hospital. I was eating something bad. I ate something bad, but I mean, I'm not the prime minister. You understand? Everybody can do this mistake. But prime minister, he is supposedly a busy man. He's not supposed to cook his own food. He's supposed to be somebody need to give him food. Understand? He's not supposed to go to the restaurant and I want to have a burger or like go to McDonald's or Burger King. It's not like that. So somebody put poison in his food, and let's hope. I don't want to accuse anybody, but we know that a lot of Bedouins, Arab Muslim Bedouins, they are in the Israeli army. So they have this conflict with the Druze community in Syria, and we have Druze in the Israeli army. So maybe it was an Arab who put the poison, Arab Bedouin, of course. You know, the Arab Bedouins, they are in the ISIS and they put poison in his food. He survived. So, of course, they're going to do an investigation. And I suspect it was who did that. and I don't have anything against Bedouin, but when they go join ISIS and stuff like that, of course, I don't like ISIS. ISIS is a terrorist organization. People should stop supporting ISIS. They tried to kill the Prime Minister Netanyahu. I believe that, but of course, they don't want this. Like they cannot say it like it is, because otherwise a lot of Bedouins will like they feel like they have to pick a side in the Syria conflict, and it hasn't finished yet. So let's read. So Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is suffering from food poisoning and will be working from home for the next 3 days. His office announced Sunday in a development that led to all week planned hearing the prime corruption trial to be postponed. So he had the trial. He's not going. He is sick. He is resting. We wish you good health, Prime Minister Netanyahu. You have been working a lot. Please take a relax. Please take a rest. I'm very happy with your like what you did in Syria. You are helping the Syrian people. I'm very satisfied with your efforts in Syria. Of course, we're going to talk about Gaza as well, what's going on in Gaza, and why this urge to finish this Gaza thing, and why is the war is ongoing in Gaza. But we're going to read further. Netanyahu began feeling sick overnight and was examined at his home by Dr. Alon Harishko, director for Internal Medicine Department, Hadesh, Karam Hospital in Jerusalem. The Prime Minister office announced Harishko diagnosed the Prime Minister with intensial inflammation resulting from eating spoiled food. You see, somebody gave spoiled food to Prime Minister Netanyahu. They tried to kill him, but of course they're not gonna say like this. I'm gonna say I'm gonna write on this thumbnail Prime Minister Netanyahu poisoned. Netanyahu condition is becoming good. It was declared good after further testing. So no need to worry. No need to worry about Prime Minister Netanyahu, because he is gaining his health back, and he will soon be doing what he is doing. And let's hope that the ISIS attacks on the Druze community in Syria will stop. Let's hope that what American Minister Rubio command will affect the new president Ahmad al-Sharia to stop these ISIS attacks on the Druze community in Syria. Let's hope that this is very good news, of course. In accordance with his doctor's instruction, the Prime Minister will rest at home for the next 3 days and will conduct state affairs from that. Due to illness, you see he is looking good. Due to illness, the Jerusalem District Court canceled Netanyahu. He was going to trial, but you see he's looking good. You see he's looking young. He's looking very handsome in that picture because of the hospital and the medication. Let's hope he's back to work, back to business very soon. So let's read about Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio, he was Rubio. Marco Rubio, he said, Syria. What did they say about Syria? Stop ISIS. He said that. I'm sure he said that. Let's hope that the news is covering that one. So yeah, He mentioned ISIS, and I'm very happy with U.S. Secretary Marco Rubio. Very nice statement. He said, U.S. Secretary Marco Rubio urged the Syrian government on Saturday to use security forces in south to immediately stop the violence between Druze and Bedouin groups and prevent further atrocities. If authorities in Damascus want to preserve any chance of achieving a unified, inclusive, and peaceful Syria free of ISIS, of course, Daesh, and of Iranian control, they must help to end the calamity by using their security forces to prevent ISIS and any other violent jihadists from entering the area and carrying out massacres. Rubio, he was very clear on in this message: stop ISIS attacks, stop slaughtering Syrians. It is not acceptable anymore. We will finish with the ISIS era. We are fed up with ISIS. We have seen ISIS terrorists attacks in the last 14 years. It is enough now. Please, please, President Al-Julani, Ahmad Al-Shara, it is about to put you in deep trouble if you continue allowing ISIS fighters to conduct massacres on the Syrian people. It is not acceptable anymore. You need to work it out. If you cannot control these guys, you better quit. Maybe somebody else can do this job. If you cannot do your job, go home. Go somewhere else. We are not accepting ISIS to be killing Syrian people. This is what he is saying. It's not meaning that he is U.S. Secretary Marco Rubio. And I have full respect for Marco Rubio, and I have full respect for Prime Minister Netanyahu for what he's done for Syria. And this guy, he cares about Syria. Also, Prime Minister Netanyahu is caring about Syria. So let's stop this madness in Syria. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Ahmad Al-Shara, you are not allowed to kill more Syrians using the ISIS gangs. They have done a lot of atrocities in against the Alawites. We need to have an investigation. We need to know who did what. And somebody's are saying that it was actually the Syrian government troops who did the massacre against the Alawites and even the Christians. I have a lot respect for Marco Rubio, who cares about Syria. I have a lot for respect for Netanyahu, who both cares about Syria. And why I care about Syria? Because Syria is a holy land where Jesus Christ has been. And everywhere where Jesus Christ has been, it is a holy land. We don't need more massacres in Syria. Enough with massacres. So let's hope that message will go through President Ahmad Al-Shara my head. Let's hope he will understand what has been said. Otherwise, last time when ISIS troops, gangs, together with Ahmad Al-Shara army, were going to Suwaida, the Druze city, Israeli, this news is not available. Israeli airplanes bombed the Syrian troops, and ISIS troops, killed about 500 ISIS in one strike. 500 ISIS troops were killed in one strike. You can Google it. Maybe you find this news. Maybe it is embarrassing. They don't want it to go out. 500 troops were killed in one strike, and the whole Syrian army, they don't have any tanks. They don't have any artillery. It was destroyed by Israel in one strike. So Syrian army does not exist anymore. They have only guns. Okay? So give it up. Do not proceed with these attacks against the Druze community. Let's hope the message is clear here. We have the Israelis, we have the Americans giving this message to the Syrian government. Do not proceed with the killing. So this is a good news, of course. We have also, let's read about what's going on in Gaza. And let's take this one. So I usually read this one. A lot of details, breaking news, and everything happened. They write it directly. So yeah, you see here, people. So this is 2050. It is 2022, 23 local time. This is half hour ago. The Sabarin news agency affiliated with pro-Iranian militias in Iraq reported that Israel attacked the rural area of Suwaida in southern Syria. So Israel have attacked the ISIS again because, of course, they didn't accept the message, and they went on with the attacks. And Israel has attacked these guys again. Again, they are doing a good job. I told you, they are wiping out the ISIS terrorists in Syria. Very happy with Israel engagement in Syria. Americans are saying to ISIS gangs in Syria, the Israelis are saying, stop the attacks. The ISIS are not listening. You know that these guys, they cannot calm down. So Israel is bombing in Syria as we speak. We don't know if they are bombing as we speak. So more attacks on ISIS. Let's hope that Israel and America wipe out ISIS once for and forever. Once for all. This is ongoing. We don't like ISIS. Nobody like ISIS. These guys are terrorists, and we need them out of the Holy Land that is Syria. Of course, Israel will never allow ISIS in the Holy Land. Why? Because these are terrorists. They don't belong in the Holy Land. They need to be wiped out. Sorry if you like ISIS. Maybe you don't like what I'm saying. But these guys, through time, they proved they have been very, very terrible with their massacres, beheading, suicide bombings, and you name it. They have done whatever atrocities. We are fed up with these guys. Whoever supporting ISIS, be very afraid. I see Israel is coming to take you out. You cannot hide, you cannot run, you will be finished. It is about time to finish these gangs, terrorist gangs, spreading terror in the Holy Land. So you see, 1,000 killed in Syria, in al-Suwaida. So you see here, terrorist ISIS is being wiped out as we speak. And this is very good news, of course. So what's going on in Gaza? We see this paratroops brigades completed their mission today in Khan Yunis area in southern Gaza. And this was announced by IDF, added during the fight force eliminated terrorists. So you see, this stuff, people, is in Gaza is still ongoing. And here we have it also today. So also we have a new bombing today. I didn't notice this one another bombing in Syria by Israel. That was 15:33 p.m. That is several hours ago. Israel bombed the Sabari news airship. Israel carried out a warning strike in the area of Bedouin tribes, Syrian regime in Al Suwaida. They bombed Syrian regime this time. They are bombing ISIS. They are bombing Syrian regime as we speak. So we need to give a message to the terrorists. You are not allowed to carry on terrorist attack in Syria. You need to stop Al Julani. And I made a video. I warned Al Julani to stop. It seems my message didn't come through. And he is attacking. And Israel is attacking. So two airstrikes by Israel today on Al Julani troops. And let's hope they have been wiped out. We know that a lot of troops have been killed, like ISIS, 500 troops. I was talking 500 troops. That was before. Today, we don't know how many have been killed, and they don't have weapons, they don't have tanks, they don't have artillery. All has been destroyed by Israel. Very good, Israel. Very good job. So 73 people killed today while waiting for food, for aid. See here, the massacre. You need to investigate what has been done. But the two airstrikes, very happy for that news. So let's see Spaceship of King Anu. And I was talking about this stuff here, people. You see the god of uh, the god of Islam. This is a different subject. The God of Islam, Allah, the God of Judaism, Yahweh, Jehovah. I said they are fictional deities because the real God is Cronus, and we see here in the picture this Cronus, and we talked about Cronus before, and talked about why I said Marduk is mentioned in the Bible. He cannot be God. And I made a resemblance with Yahweh, Jehovah. And there was a link. I usually use that link when I am trying to explain. I say Jehovah. Jehovah is a fictional name. And they say, okay, but why you do this connection to Marduk all the time? And you don't have a direct link because you don't need to have a link. You need to tell if you know about Marduk from the Sumerian, but even from the Bible. So let's go back to this spaceship of King Anu. Let's begin. I have two evidence to show you that Marduk is actually Yahweh. And we start here when we say in the Old Testament Bible, the story of creation, when we talk about this one, so let's see here, the Old Testament Bible describes creation is through a conflict between Yahweh and the sea or waters or one of the sea monsters. So see here, Yahweh created the world. This is the creation story in the Old Testament by defeating Leviathan or Rahab. So this is the Old Testament Bible creation through conflict between Yahweh and the sea. And strangely enough, the Babylonian epic, the Enuma Elish, um, this is actually the same story, but we know that Enuma Elish is much older. It's much older, of course, and we don't know why they change the names in the Bible. You see here, we don't know that we don't know why, because we read Babylonian epic, the Enuma Elish, Marduk is said to have achieved his position by slaying the primordial sea goddess Tiamat and creating the heavens and the earth from her body. We compare here up. You see here. This is here. It is called Yahweh in the Bible. Here it is called Marduk. And Yahweh has conflict with the sea, with the ocean, and Marduk he has conflict with the sea. You see, people, this is Tiamat. Her other name in the Bible is Rahab or Leviathan. And in the Babylonian epic, in Enuma Elish, Marduk, the enemy of God. Why I say the enemy of God, I'm going to explain. This is Yahweh also. So Marduk create heaven and earth from her body, where you get the flat earth. So these are the links, but let's see here. So we're gonna write here. I'm gonna show you the link here. So let's write here Babylonian. Babylonian Marduk. Let's see here Marduk. So let's do like this, and do like this always. And we go here, and then we go here. So we make this bigger. So let's write here Marduk achieved his position. Achieved his position. Created heaven from her body. From her body. Her body. You see, that's a female. That's a mother, people. That's a mother. You know, the woman, they get children and stuff. They are female. Here it is. In the Babylonian epic, the Enuma Elish Marduk is said to have achieved the position by slaying the sea goddess. Also a goddess, Tiamat, creating the heavens. This is the link. You can check this out yourself. You're not going to read all this one, but this is Marduk, of course. So let's see here. This is the other one here. So Yahweh here we see they stole the story, people. This is, I say it like it is, conflict between Yahweh and the sea. Conflict between Yahweh and the sea. So you see, people, this is the same story. They have stolen it. Sorry, but this is the story, people. So it didn't come out here, but you can read here, like one of the ways Old Testament describes creation through conflict between Yahweh and the sea. Just like in mythological accounts, the Bible portrays the yam as a force of chaos and evil that Yahweh must overcome and declare. So this is conflict between Yahweh and sea. So the sea was called Yam. You see where you get Yahashua, Yeshua. This is the Yah from the sea, not from Yahweh. Understand where you got the problem with the name Yahweh. This is not the original name. The original name is Marduk. See here, the original name is Marduk, people. This is because this is older story. This is the original story. His name is Marduk. And even his name is mentioned in the Bible. Understand? Now you start to understand what I'm trying to say here. I will punish Marduk, said God, El Elyon. I will punish Marduk. Jeremiah, I will punish Marduk, the God of Bible. So, it is obvious, people. I will punish Marduk. So we have another evidence here. And here it is, people. So Marduk associated with Jupiter. Marduk is identified with Jupiter. We talked about Jupiter, the planet, and we talked about Saturn, that is Cronus, and Jupiter is Zeus, also Marduk, also Yahweh. You see here, Yahweh, Jupiter, of the hosts. Jupiter, Yahweh. So Jupiter is Yahweh, and Jupiter is Marduk. Marduk associated with Jupiter. Let's check this out. Jupiter associated with Marduk. Jupiter associated with Yahweh. You see that one? Jupiter, Yahweh. Jupiter of the hosts. See, people. Jupiter associated with Yahweh. Jupiter associated with Marduk. The Babylons connected Marduk with the planet Jupiter. Now you see what I'm trying to say here. So now being half hour, I'm going to show you Spaceship of King Anu. We're going to talk about Kronos. Kronos is the god of the Muslims. Kronos is the god of Jews. Not Jupiter, not Marduk, not Yahweh. This is not the God of the Jews. They are worshipping the wrong deity. So who is the God of the Muslims? Who is the God of the Jews? This is the God. So you see here, Kronos. You can read it. It's written Corona. You know Corona and Kronos. This is the same. You see this cube? This is the cube in Mecca, the holy city of Mecca. All Muslims, they go around it, and the Jews, they put it on their head. You see, It's called tefillin. So this is the let's see here. This is the cube, people. This is Kronos. This is Corona. Not the other Corona. You know, a lot of Corona. Corona means many things. Corona means also the circumcised male organ and stuff like that. We don't, go in other stuff talking about this stuff. But this is Kronos. Who is Kronos? The father of Jupiter, the father of Zeus. Let's see here, Tefillin, Tefillin, Tefillin. So you are a Jew, you are worshiping wrong God. You are a Muslim, you are worshiping wrong God. You have the same God. That is Kronos, not Jupiter. Let's see here, Tefillin. The Tefillin. You see here? This is a Tefillin. You see here? Let's check this out. This is the Tefillin. See the cube, people. This is the cube here. And this is the cube here. You see this cube? This is what's written here. Can you read that? Corona. This is Coronus. This is Tefillin. Tefillin. Tefillin, sorry. Tefillin. Small black leather box with leather straps containing scroll parchment inscribed with verses of Torah worn by male adult Jews. They put it on their head. You see, people? This is a little child. You see how cute to put this stuff on your head? This is Corona, Coronos. Let's read here. Kaaba. Kaaba in Islam. This is Kronos, people. They worship Kronos. Now, you see here, this is the Kaaba. You see this one? This is Kaaba, Corona. Let's write here Kronos. We talked about Jupiter, father of Jupiter. Father of Jupiter. We talk about Jupiter, that is Marduk, that is Yahweh. You see here? Kaaba is Kronos, father of Jupiter. We talked about Jupiter, who is Yahweh. Kronos. Let's check this out. See? Kronos, son of Uranus. He was married. Zeus is the child of Cronus and Rhea. Son of, who is Zeus? Yahweh. Yahweh is Yahweh. Jehovah. Jupiter, the ancient Roman Italian god, like Zeus. So Zeus is Jupiter, you see here, people. This is Jupiter and this is Zeus. You see, this is the same guy. This is Jupiter and this is Zeus. Was it hard to find out that Cronus is the god of Islam and Judaism and his father, Zeus, Jupiter, Yahweh, Marduk, the same deity, same God. Is not a God of Islam. It's not a God of Judaism. The God of Judaism and Islam is Corona, Cronus. That's all, people. I won't just talk about this stuff. I want to show you Spaceship of King Anu. Channel is gonna finish. It's gonna be a long video. See, this is Marduk. This is Marduk, people. You see Marduk. You see the head of horned dragon, symbol of Marduk. And this is Corona Cronus. So Cronus is the planet Saturn. Looks like Cronus, Saturn. He just stated his father Uranus, our father in heaven. Cronus, Saturn. Yeah, this is Saturn. Saturn. The Roman identified Saturn with the Greek Cronus. So let's read about Gaza. I'm gonna finish. So Gaza, 100 killed in Gaza today, I believe. 100 killed in Gaza. Killed in Gaza. Tomorrow also they will be killing same. This number must repeat itself until. So nearly 100 killed seeking food aid on Sunday. So why they are killing people in Gaza? I talked about this story before. They have a time limit. They need to do it time because the Battle of Armageddon is very nigh, and when the 144,000 angels they gonna come down on Mount Zion. This is mentioned in the Holy Bible, even in Revelation. They need to prepare an army, and this army probably come from the east when the Euphrates River will dry up, and then these guys they're gonna have a battle. They need to have an army prepared because the army uh, it is supposed to be fighting with these angels because they don't know if these angels uh, they believe that these angels will come, but you have this word angel. If I say Prime Minister Netanyahu is an angel, does not mean good angel. He might be bad angel. So you have good angels, bad angels. So it's just throat angel coming from heaven, or they didn't say they say good angel. Even the Marduk, he was born on Nibiru, so fallen angel. Remember that these guys they went and slept with humans, with female humans. So they don't know what kind of angels. They need to prepare an army. So we have 144,000. So let's say how big the army in Gaza. They're gonna take out the whole Gaza, flatten up, take out all the people, kill them, or move them away. Talked about President Erdogan. He went to Libya gonna try to move out the people in Gaza to Libya or Indonesia or Ethiopia, because they need to have the place empty, because they need to have 200 million army. Why so much? To prepare the battle Armageddon. Because each angel, each angel, like one angel, for one angel, they need to have 1,000 troops. So 144,000, you need 200 million troops. They're gonna take it from China, Russia, America, Arab countries, Muslim, all they're gonna gather in Gaza. And this will happen, according to prophecy, in 1 year. So Prime Minister Netanyahu is, is, is very delayed. You have 2 million people in Gaza. They have taken out, they have killed 150,000. They need, we never know really, but they say maybe 100,000. In 1 year, if he's killing like 100 each day, like 3,000 each month, it's nothing. So if Prime Minister Netanyahu, he has 1 year, 3,000 multiplied by 12, you're gonna get 30,000. So 30,000, let's say 50,000 in 2 years, 100,000. He will not achieve. He cannot do it. Why they don't nuke out Gaza? Because if they nuke out, it will be the radiation. They cannot have the army to have the fight with the 144,000. I talked about this one. So everybody, I'm gonna call Prime Minister Netanyahu. I'm gonna call him. Netanyahu, do you need what do you need? Do you need money? Do you need the weapon? If it is Trump, if it is Macron, if it's Erdogan, Arab leaders, everybody talk to Netanyahu. They ask him, what do you need? And then when they talk, they finish the talk, they write in the news, like if Erdogan, he calls Netanyahu, he said, you're going to say, Erdogan, he said, you need to stop the killing in Gaza. We need to have ceasefire. But it's just like, for example, if I call Netanyahu, I tell Netanyahu, hello, Bibi, how is doing? How is your stomach doing? Say, yeah, it's good. Do you need any money or weapons? Because if you need any money or weapons, I'm gonna supply to you. But when the call is over, they're gonna write in the news. I'm gonna say, I talked to Netanyahu and I urged him to stop the killing in Gaza and to allow the aid, food, and to cease fire. And I will gonna condemn. I'm gonna condemn the fighting in Gaza because they cannot explain that I just explained to you. Not everybody will understand. They need to take out people of Gaza to prepare for the battle of Armageddon. They cannot they cannot have confidence. What kind of angelic beings are coming down? They know that is Anunnaki, but we have bad Anunnaki, we have good Anunnaki. So you need to prepare. The humans on Earth are always preparing. If they know like something will happen, like an earthquake, they're gonna prepare, of course. And then he say, oh, it's coming 144 angelic beings on Mount Zion. They need to take out the city of Gaza. They have less. I'm gonna say it to you. You will be shocked. You will be surprised. We have less than 2 years before the angelic beings will come down. And how many people living in Gaza now? 1 million. 1 million, 1.5 million. If you cannot take them out to other places, you cannot have troops in Gaza. 200 millions you need to have in Gaza. I've been talking about this. I talked about this before. It's not new. Why they don't have the troops in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem, in Israel? Because these cities, like they have started in Gaza. They cannot take out the Israelis. The Israelis need to have this. They cannot take. This is populated area with a lot of buildings and stuff, and that is Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, all this area. They're gonna take it out. It take like 5 years, and they cannot use nukes in the Holy Land because of the radiation. This is not me thinking, or I'm just explaining what they are doing. People, they don't understand why they are killing people, 100 in Gaza each day. It's been going 1 year, almost 2 years. I just explained to you, and I'm not afraid from anybody. I was telling you like it is. They believe that they're gonna, each angel gonna have 1,000 troops. And now we're gonna see Spaceship of King Anu the Most High. And let's hope that people understand that all this stuff, it is like they need to prepare. They don't know what kind of angelic being is coming down and stuff. They cannot put their trust in a book. They don't know, you know. You see, they need to have the preparation anyways. You say, okay, if they believe in God, one earthquake will hit. They know if earthquake is coming, they say, okay, let's die. We are going to heaven anyways. But they go and hide, understand? Because they don't know if they're going to heaven. Nobody knows this stuff, you know. Even if I'm believing in God, it is God who judge me. I of course I know earthquake will come to my country where I'm at. I go and hide, even if I believe in God. I don't know. This is God judging, so we don't know. So I understand what they are doing. So, but Gaza people, the President Erdogan, they say, I'm not sure about it, but say there are somebody, they are preparing with President Trump to evacuate people of Gaza because time is nigh and they need to empty up the city, in the province in Gaza. This is the Roman eagle. We see also the Syrian eagle. This is Ahmad al-Shara. You see, this is this is looking like Theodore Herzl, the founder of Zionism. So hopefully I explained what's going on in the Holy Land. And this is an Israeli guy. And I don't know why, but I believe this is Adolf Hitler. He have Adolf Hitler picture in the room. This is Israeli guy. And you see here the Israeli guy. You can see it. Okay, it's not seen. But anyways, that was so we have only 2 sightings. So this is one sighting here. So you see here, this is Ahmad al-Shara, and this is Theodore Herzl. So this is looking much like this guy. So let's do here. This you have seen, Spaceship of King Anu, and you have seen this one as well. But this one here, this is 19 July. You see here, up. You see it here. See Spaceship of King Anu, the Most High, and then it goes like this. You see the clouds. Looking weird. So yeah, 2 airstrikes today by Israel. Oh, Al-Julani troops. So yeah, he's been hit 2 times today, this guy, by Israeli airstrikes. And he's been hit a lot. And he doesn't have any weapon to respond, but he is not listening. I warned this guy, listen, stop the attacks on the Druze, stop the massacres, stop the killing. He didn't listen. He need to put his hand in the fire to learn. just like a child. When I warn you, you didn't listen. You got 2 airstrikes today. Tomorrow you will proceed with the killing. You will be hit. Maybe you're gonna take him out because he's not listening. He's not knowing. He does not control his army. He cannot control ISIS. ISIS cannot be controlled. They cannot calm down. These guys, they don't understand. You need to be hard with these guys. Otherwise, they're going to go on killing all the time in the Holy Land. This is not acceptable. ISIS, you need to stop the killing in the Holy Land. If not, you will be wiped out. This is what America said. This is what Israel is saying. So let's hope they're going to listen. Otherwise, they're going to be wiped out. Talked about 🀭Cronus, the real God of the Jews, the real God of the Muslims. Quit Jupiter, quit Yahweh, quit Allah, quit Zeus. Worship 🀭Cronus, Corona. Worship Saturn. This is the cube. This is how we know. It is your God, Saturn, 🀭Cronus, Corona. Not Yahweh, not Allah. These are not your God, Islam. This is not your God, Jews. So you need to repent and worship the original gods. Otherwise, you're going to end in deep, deep trouble. Like now, you are fighting each other. And because you are worshiping wrong God, you will be fighting. You will be wiping out each other. And we know that you are worshiping a wrong deity. Maybe fictional. I don't know, but it's not your God. Allah is not your God, Islam. Jehovah, Yahweh is not your God, Israel. It's not your God. So go back to 🀭Cronus, to Corona. Let's say not Saturn, because Saturn maybe be connected to Saturn and they're going to feel sorry. It's not me saying. I showed the evidence. Or you can just believe in Jesus Christ and all your problem will be solved in 1 second. This goes for the Jews and the Muslims. Wow, sorry I've been shouting, but this video I need to finish. This is one sighting here and another sighting here. So this is 19 July, and this is Spaceship of King Anu, the Most High. And Jesus Christ said, I and the Father are one. Nobody gets to the Father but through me. So if you want to get to the Father, you need to believe in Jesus Christ. And this is the spaceship of Uranus, Anu, the Most High, creator of all. And this is yesterday. You see us doing here. And then we have it here. We're gonna make it big so you can see it. You see the clouds looking very, very strange, like houses. This is going down, and this is going down. So I'm amused because of ISIS are being wiped out as we speak, and we know what they are doing in Gaza and why, and we have understanding. But they don't say in the news. They say, "Oh, we call Netanyahu. We ask for ceasefire. Trump called." No, it's not about ceasefire. They need to take out all the people. You need to have the place empty to prepare for Armageddon, the battle that will happen in 2 years, less than 2 years. Netanyahu, you need to finish your job because otherwise they're gonna take you out. They're gonna take you out. Now they put the poison in your food. Why? Because you are too slow. You are slow. You're not going fast. You slowly. Of course, I don't know. I don't want anybody to die in Gaza. But if they're gonna say you go out, some people will say we're not going out. So that's why they are not offering that. But they need to prepare for Armageddon because they are afraid these angelic beings coming, very powerful. and they can maybe 200 million army will not be enough. This talking about the Anunnaki from planet Nibiru. 200 million soldiers in Gaza before 2 years. So this is from today, people. 20. Hopefully, I'm not like somebody feels like it's like I'm not. I want peace. I'm just explaining how these guys thinking and why all this stuff in the news. They say, "Oh, we want ceasefire in Gaza," and nothing happened. Tomorrow they will be killing 100. Yesterday it was 100. Last week, each day 100. 1 week, 700 killed. 1 month, 3,000. These are not numbers they want. They put poison to Netanyahu this time. This is a warning for Netanyahu. You need to accelerate, otherwise, you will be taken out. Here you have it under the construction spaceship of God, the Most High King Anu. You see us doing, and here it is as well. And here it goes. Our Father in heaven, Anu, is always with us. He is protecting his children, and he will save us from this strange times we are living in. Time is nigh. Please believe in Jesus Christ and his Father Uranus. I'm showing the spaceship of God, Anu, King Anu, the Most High, creator of all, creator of life, God of happiness and love and forgiveness. Everybody can repent. Even the big top dogs can repent. Let's change our destiny. Let's change our path. Let's believe in God Anu. He is showing his spaceship almost each day for us to believe and to be saved. Otherwise, everybody will perish. This is the spaceship. This is going down before landing above the building. We're going to take this picture, put it. This one is good. And we have also this one is good as well. And this one is good as well. Maybe not this one because it's under the construction and it will not be like. So yeah, you see, people. Hopefully, the message. I ain't gonna lie. I am gonna lie to have likes and to be popular. I don't. I need to speak the truth as it is. I know a lot of people will not like my message. But I say what I believe and what I know. I'm showing spaceship of the Most High King Anu. Please, please, people, repent. Time is nigh. We're not gonna waste. We have a chance to live forever. And the morning star, the New Jerusalem, is coming and will, of course, we will have the battle of Armageddon. And this is the time we need to pick a side. We need to choose. And I choose Anu as my God. And I hope you choose Anu as well, the Most High, creator of life, creator of love and happiness. You see a spaceship here above the building. Here it goes. You see it as doing hardly seen. And it goes like this. And it goes like this one also is a good one. And take this one as well. And then it goes like this. And it goes like this. And it goes like this. And this was also a nice UFO picture. See the trees here. This is the sea. This is in the sky. I don't know where it is, but maybe we take a picture as well. So yeah, that's all, people. Hopefully you enjoy this one. Please like and share. Blessings.